What's going on, guys? Ben here, and today this is a ground zero Escape from Tarkov guide for all the quests that have just been added to the game on this new map. So this map's really nice and small, really enjoying it. And I've spawned in the Skyside Hotel, and basically we're just gonna go through them all now. So the first in line is the medical one, and that's actually just out here. I'm just gonna get out here quick. Now for a bit of bearing, Skyside Hotel is here. We're on the west side of the map. That's the Terror Group kind of car park, and the building on the other side there. We've got the, I can't remember what that one's called. Empire, Fusion, then we've got like Capital down there, and the Nakatani down there. So we're on the west side of the map when you're looking at like the map there that I'll offer up on the screen now as well. And oh, that's cool. But yeah, so basically for the first in line, we need to find 3 found and raid items, medical items for therapist, which obviously those are just, you can get those on scavs or just a normal PMC raid. They just need to be found and raid. And then the tent, she wants you to go to the Emacom tent here. And that's in here right now. Now the spawn, there's an extract here as well. You can loot this body as well. Sometimes there's like car kits, Salewas, and stuff like that. But, you know, as soon as you step foot in here, that should be enough. That should be enough to like trigger it. There's no point searching that anyway. It's an offline raid. But your extract for the west side is here. So the Emacom extract, you would stand here. It's right in front of this Unity credit bank, and basically all along this row you will pretty much be able to extract. Pretty exposed in a way, but there's not like any real vantage points to be like sniped here while extracting. But you know, do your normal wiggles and moving around and stuff, and that's fine. Just in front of the Unity credit bank, right by the Emacom tent. So find your 3 items, walk into the tent. That's first in line done. Now let's look at mechanics saving the mole. And it's got multi-step. First of all, we gotta find 2 bodies, and they're over by the Terror Group building. And then you've got to go find the scientist's hard drive, and they need to get out of the raid with that hard drive as well. Now, the bodies and finding the office, that doesn't really matter. You can find those in multiple stages if you want. You can do it all in one raid. You can split it up over a few raids. But the hard drive is basically an introduction to the kind of looting quests in Tarkov, in which once you pick up the hard drive, you have to extract with that hard drive. If you don't, you've got to go back in and pick it up again. So obviously this is the Terror Group building. The car park here has the first body that's just behind this van here, this Terror Group van. And basically just walking up to this guy will pop it. That's it. That's that first part of it. And then the second body is in here. And again, this is the same building we were just looking at. We're just on the inside of the building now. You run down this hall. If you're coming at it from outside this door on the right up here, you can come through this main door as well on that side of things. I don't know if I do have a laser pointer. There we go. So the scientist, the second guy that you need to find before it shows you the next part of the quest, is this guy here. So there he is, unfortunately for him. So once you come up to him around here, it'll pop as well. So that's that guy done. And then the office itself, you're gonna need a key. Now you can find the key, but the good news is that you don't actually need the key. So you come up upstairs over to here, and I believe it's technically office 4, but obviously we don't have the key. I haven't come across the key at all, but you can go into room 3, office 3. And obviously there might be some stuff here and some loot, some food and stuff like that. This map's really good for food, I find. But shoot. Oh, that window's already open. Shoot that, jump up here. You're basically just going to jump and crouch. Now, depending on how late in the wipe, not late in the wipe, depending on how late in the raid you're doing this, there might be a few scavs out here, so do be careful. And you just basically want to go in here. You can shoot it, break the window, or use your melee. I don't normally load in with a melee weapon, so I just shoot it. But yeah, basically, you're in here. And you're now in the office. Now, you can't unlock it from this side either. Like, you've got to go back out that way. But here, on this computer in the middle, normally around here, this is where you're going to be, where your like hard drive's going to be, basically. So, it'll be around here on this desk. I don't think it spawns anywhere else. Me and my friend, we found it here before, so that's all good. Like I said, cabinets and stuff, and people can only come in through there, or if they have the keys. You can kind of loot the rest of this if you want, but remember, once you've got that hard drive, you have to get out. You have to get out in the same raid. And so if you do have like the Emicom extract, you can go right over and do the extract by the tent that I just showed you at the credit utility one. So that is then mechanics saving the mole. That quest is then done. So next one we're going to look at is, we'll look at the burning rubber vehicle extract. So this one's super easy. This is Skiers one. You just need 5,000 rubles. He actually gives you the 5k. And again, outside the Terror group here, run past that main entrance. And that's the Empire building. I'm just going to run down here. And you'll be able to see if the vehicle extract's there, because it'll say police cordon VX. If it's green, it means someone's already paid the money and they're just waiting for it. And if it's red, and that means you've got 60 seconds. If it's red, it then means that you've missed it. The car's gone. Someone's extracted, or at least the car is left because someone's paid it and maybe they died and it left or whatever. You can see here it's now green for me now as well. I haven't paid it yet, but like I said, I could pay that, get the car and extract. And that's all you need to do for Skiers 1. Really depends on the raid. Sometimes people hit this really early because obviously you get scab rep for this. Other people, other raids, you'll find that it's still there with like 15 minutes to go because no one took it. Because it is a little bit of a risk. What I normally do is I'll pay for it, and then I'll come here and I'll go prone like this, and not show my laser obviously, and keep that off. Wait until it's saying about 10 seconds left to go on the police cordon bit, and then I'll get up and run over to the van and the car and extract. Just because it does cover you a little bit. You're protected by the bench and this kind of flower bed section. There's no real other nice place to sit that you can really hide from. You could hit behind this pillar maybe a little bit as well, and keep a little peek going. But yeah, basically vehicle extract, nice and simple. From here, so from the vehicle extract, we're going to head into Empire. We're going to head into here, and the machine gun is on the first floor of this. Now this is a dead end, this stairwell. You can't jump up there or anything. It's like an invisible wall. Maybe, never know, that might be expanded in the future, but that's all there for now. So to get onto the first floor of this, you need to go through this door. This door will normally be open. Scavs open this, and you know, depending on how early in the raid you come. And obviously down here is going to be taking you to the basement, like the underground car park bit, and then up here, that's a bit bright, you've got barbed wire here. There's no real way around this. You've just got to jump it. You just got to jump it, and legs are going to take a little bit of a spike, but not too much. Good news with this is that you should hear anyone coming up here. I haven't actually tested the stair audio, like if this is like resort or anything, and it's like people can silently sneak up here, but you should hear people if they're coming up here, if you're already up here. Bear that in mind when you're coming up there, that people can probably hear you coming as well, so just bear that in mind. So when you're up here, you have got like a supply crate there. You've got some filing cabinets, supply crate, some food items and places here as well. But in here there is a machine gun. You just walk up to it and it will trigger the shooting cans MG or Prapor, And like I said, you can get a good view of this, but this is just asking to be shot. It's some nice kind of vantage points of people like heading to like Emacom and stuff like that. Sadly, or for our benefit, there is not really a good vantage point of the car itself. You can see people going up to the car. Again, it's why you don't want to sit up here behind the cars. You want to kind of lie down by that flower bed, which runs down there, because if you're sitting on this side, people could be watching and see you. People could be camping that. It's just something to bear in mind there. Like I said, some little bits of loot here and stuff, and it's pretty much one way up, one way down. Just be aware that there's some good vantage points. You can look into the first and second floor of the restaurant of Fusion really easily, but they can look into you as well. I mean, technically the restaurant's Olive, isn't it? But this is the Fusion. Is this Fusion building? Yeah. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So that's that machine gun. Now for the grenade launcher, let me just jump that down these. There we go. You're not getting up and down there stealthily. So yeah, a couple of different ways. This isn't necessarily the way to like directly approach it. I would try and stealth this main road as much as possible. But like I said, now we're pushing to the east side of the map. And we're going to be going into Capital. Because the machine gun, the grenade launch is like up there, I think. Can't quite see it because of snow. The Nakatani extract is over there. We'll take that out at the end of this video, so if you don't know the extracts either, I'm showing you those too. But yeah, that's there. But you're going to come into the Capital Insight building. You're going to go up the escalator. The guys did not prepare for his stair cardio today. We're going to go in here, open the door. And it's not in the first office. There is some loot and some PCs and again food, like really good food up here as well normally, that you can find like loads of different bits and pieces here. But yeah, in this office, the second office, there's a grenade launcher. Walk up to it, it will then pop, and then you just need to get the 5 kills of anything. It doesn't need to be just scavs, it could be scavs, PMCs, whatever, and then you don't even need to extract. Once you've got all 3 of those things, that's the quest done. You can hand it in. And again, loads of PCs and stuff here. Now, we're going to backtrack to the wine shop, because I was kind of doing this in the quest audio. Look, Luxurious Life is a quest you get after. Once you've done debut, Prapor sends you back to Ground Zero to fetch him a bottle of wine. I didn't want to show that like earlier when we were there, because I thought that might be a bit confusing, that people might be trying to do that and they're like, oh wait, how do I get that quest? So you get that quest after. So that's why. So this one's all the way back up here. And again, like I said, I would move inside the buildings, underground, come up through Sky Side that way. This is the restaurant. There we go. There's the Oasis Business Center. Wait, no, I've come in too quick, haven't I? Come in too quick there. Still gotta go out a little bit. We'll go across to there. That's the Sky Side. This is still part of like the Fusion building. It's my bad there. I was like, wait, looks the same. Let's hop over there. Love the new vaulting. And there's the ASAP winery. So it's basically, this is the underpass bit. You can spawn sometimes down here, and under here is where like the just straight tunnel basically. And it's got stairways up into Skyside and up into Fusion, up into Empire and stuff like that. that's probably how I would traverse it to get there. You don't want to be, I mean, this is an offline raid. You don't want to be doing what I'm doing right now. So I will show you how you get there otherwise, but this is the actual winery. Now it can spawn in a few different places. I've seen it spawn here. It can spawn like round here as well, and it's basically like it's got a legible I mean, I know you can kind of see this is Family Vine, but that's not the one. It's it's got like a readable label. It is like a red top white label kind of thing. It can be here as well, and like I said, it'll be one where when you move over it, it'll show you can interact. It's not going to show for me because it's invisible if you don't have the quest, basically. Also back here, I found mine here as well, and so you can find some there. That's just a normal bottle of vodka, not the quest item, but yeah, you can find it on the back wall here and here, I believe, as well. But this is the way I would actually approach into this building. So you come through the back of Skyside, and normally, and this is Skyside, and this is actually where I spawned and jumped out the window, and we've just kind of done a big loop. But underground, just to show you that, you would come up these stairs basically, unless obviously you get the spawn and you spawn in Skyside, and you get really lucky with it, then that's obviously really useful as well. This is the underground bit, and basically, like I said, we're again on the west side of the map now. We want to go all the way to the east, and there's the underpass on the right hand side. It's kind of turned into a little ground zero tour as well, very surface level, or below surface level at the moment, I guess. But yeah, we'd run all the way down. My endurance stat is not that leveled right now, so I pick up everything, and my strength gets leveled more than my endurance does. I am the chunky loot boy. So if you go left, that's going to be Empire. I mean, it says up there as well, that'll be Empire stairwell, which was the same stairwell where the barbed wire was and everything like that. You just keep going up, and that would take you up to the machine gun as well, or just the middle floor, and that will come out ground floor level. Or Fusion, which is normally my preferred one for going for the winery and stuff like that. Keeps you on that side of the building. This is useful if you spawn in like Capital or anything like that. So Fusion takes you up to here, and you can go through here, and some nice offices, sometimes some food and cigarettes and tech stuff in here and everything like that as well. Normally normally a crate, like a black crate, can spawn under one of these desks as well with some nice stuff in it. Food spawns and things like that. But then this leads back to Capital, which is where the machine gun, the grenade launcher was. So you can see it, very small map, very nice to learn, I think, and get an idea of what's going on. That was the grenade launcher that was up there that you can see there. If you don't want to run out here, it takes a little bit longer, but you can run up the escalators, back through the corridor, down those escalators and out here, and then you can kind of hug the wall and through the bushes. It takes a little bit extra time, but just in case anyone's watching, obviously they can't shoot you when you're inside. And then I'll show you the Nakatani one as well. Now you'll see there's another extract called Mirror Avenue. You need a flare to get that one, to like leave that way. So I just pretend that doesn't actually exist, because I just never have flares to do extracts. So yeah, but that's kind of south of the map, near behind Fusion. Again, not something I'd really consider. I don't really consider it as one. And then you basically go downstairs when it says get ready. Anywhere around here, you can then stand here and extract. And that's pretty much all the ground zero quests. and their locations, and just a little bit of an overview of just navigating around the map. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if there's any questions at all. Leave a comment below, and remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.